squeeze. We must squeeze.
Yeah. So, what exactly were you seeing yesterday when you were calling GameStop?
So yesterday when I told people to buy GameStop, I said it was a YOLO call because first of all, the expiration date's for this week. So that means that like, YOLO, you're either going to win it or you're going to lose it. It's kind of a gamble. It's kind of a dice roll, but it was a logical gamble. People say that options and shit are gambling, and that's fine. You can think that. However, when I'm playing blackjack, if I got 20 and I stay, it's not that I'm gambling on that stay. It's that I know I'm about to win because the dealer could only beat me with one hand, you know, and I know the probability of it happening. So it's not that it's gambling, it's logical gambling if it is gambling, but all of the market in general, it goes in rotations. So it was rotating out of the lockdown tech trade that became so popular with COVID. So the Zoom's been through the roof, it's crashing. Etsy through the roof, it's crashing. You know, and that's been going on all week. So it's rotating into the reopening trade. Now AMC and GameStop are part of the reopening trade, and they're also heavily shorted. Now when a stock is heavily shorted, the people shorting it borrowed the stock to sell it when it was $40. They were borrowing it from a broker to sell it. And then the broker's like, just pay me back those shares later. And what they think they can do is they think then it's going to go down to 30. They'll buy them there and they'll pay the broker back with those shares, right?
Right.
What happens is it starts going up, and they have something called a stop loss set, meaning like if they lose so much money on the trade, it's going to cancel the trade out. The way that they cancel the trade out is by buying a bunch of shares. So you have like this perfect storm brewing of one, the reopening trade. So people are coming back into reopening stocks like AMC and GameStop anyways. Stores, malls, all that shit's going through the roof right now for no reason. I mean, for a reason, because of vaccines and less cases and all that stuff. But so that was one factor. And then the other factor was the short squeeze, and then you just kind of mix them together on top of like some dummies in Reddit that are holding the shit forever and like, hold the line, I'll never sell, and da-da-da-da. And so they take up a portion of the shares, the shorts take up a portion of the shares, the institutions take up a portion of the shares, and then the buying that's happening right now, she looks super cute, takes up a portion of the shares, and it's just supply and demand. All the stock market is supply and demand, and so there's more demand than there is supply of the shares, and so it goes through the fucking roof. And I never believed that the short squeeze was over in the first place. When everybody else did, I'm like, that it went a little too fast. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense that the shorts would be covering at $200 a share, and it's still going up. Those were just people chasing it because of FOMO, because they were afraid of missing out.
Right.
The shorts will cover when it comes back down to 40, and so that's probably what they've been doing, but it was just the perfect storm today.
Do you think it's going to keep going up, or do you think it's kind of...
Everybody asked that too. So here's the thing. So because of what happened last time, I do not believe, I could look it up real quick and I will before tomorrow, but I do not believe that there are as many shares outstanding as shorted that need paid back, so that'll hurt. It won't make it last as long as last time, likely. Also, you have the people who got in last time and got screwed or got burnt. And so you have two sectors there. One is the new guys who got screwed and got burnt. So they're scared of getting screwed or burnt again. And so they're going to sell as soon as it gets back up close to the price, because they might have bought it for $300 a share like a fucking tard. Right. And now it's going up to $200 a share. They're like, oh, well, now my losses aren't as bad. I'll sell it. So you might have some selling pressure there, but people are really stupid when they think that retail investors have as much input as they think they do. Like, the money makers and the big money are the ones that make moves. They get together and they plan this shit. They know when they're going to do this short squeeze. They know when they're going to do this shit.